Nice to meet y'all. I'm Derrick Stroup. I live in New York City and nobody believes me. I've lived here for 6 months. Nobody believes me. I told the guy at the bodega, I go, hey man, I live here. And he goes, enjoy your visit. I said, my apartment's connected to this bodega. He goes, you need to go see the Statue of Liberty, man. So we're figuring it out, you know. It's a tough city to have this accent in. New Yorkers are not good with southern accents. When you talk like me, they assume that you struggle with math and eat a lot of deer meat, you know. A lot of, hey, Huckleberry Finn, good to see you again. But I'm figuring it out, you know. I lived, you know, I was born in Alabama, and then I lived in Denver for a long time, and now I'm here, and I'm just glad to be in New York City where there's some decent food. I lived in Denver for over 10 years. I went a long time without a good meal. I mean, they're just the most crunchy granola white people we have in America. They don't eat how I eat. Their food is fuel people. They only use food for energy, a concept I don't understand. I'm trying to take a nap after every meal. I want to put myself down like an old dog, you know? I want my eyes to fog over, and the last thing I hear is somebody saying he was a good boy. It's been a good year for me so far. I got married earlier this year for the first time. Yeah. I'm 40 years old. I've been on the run for a while, you know. You got to eventually turn yourself in. I mean, I'm from the South. If we don't get married in our 20s, they start making up rumors about you. They're like, no, it's cool. Derrick's always been a candle guy. It's not a big deal, you know. But I've got a good woman. She's from Kansas. Everybody should get a partner from Kansas. They're very easy to impress. Yeah. She's from a town of 89 people. I show her a 4-story building. She's like, how'd they get up there, you know? I'm like elevators, baby. I'm going to show you the world, you know? I know being from Alabama and making fun of Kansas is a lateral move. I get that. But when you grow up in the South, everybody tells you you live in the middle of nowhere, and then you go to the Midwest and you realize you've been lied to. Where I'm from, we talk different and our food's fried, but we can see our neighbors. There's parts of the Midwest that if you got the flu, that'd be the last flu you ever got. There's no medical care. It's like the Oregon Trail. They're going to give you a warm rag and sing a hymn. I feel like Kansas is the flattest place I've ever been. Every prison in the country should be in Kansas. You could watch an inmate run away all weekend. Could you imagine the conversation in the guard tower? He's like, listen, Jason, don't shoot him. I like to watch him give up. Yeah, there's nothing out there. He's scared to death, man. He's running back towards us, Jason. Oh, man. Alyssa's great. I'm a lucky guy. I really am. She travels with me sometimes. Like before we moved to New York City, we came here and visited. I'd been here a bunch for comedy. Alyssa had never been here. We went down to Times Square. It's a sight to see for sure. We're looking around. She goes, Derrick, I'll be honest. There's more Amish people here than I expected. And I go, Alyssa, those are Jewish people. I was like, I know it's tough to tell from 50 yards away, but you've got the wrong Abraham there, you know? And to get that joke, you got to know what a Hasidic Jew and an Amish person looks like. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all heard my accent and the word Jew, and you went, I'm going to sit this one out, man. Jewish people know that's a zinger. Amish people love it, too. I did that joke in Pennsylvania. They got on their horses. I go, now that's comedy right there. That's something we can make some butter to, you know.